beautifuls! So today I'm giving you guys a swatch and overall review of all of the Victoria's Secret Velvet Matte Cream Stains they have out right now on their website. The reason why I wanted to do this video, I talked a lot about it in my haul. I feel like a lot of the newer colors are much more pigmented, that are just a lot better quality in general than the older colors, and I just kind of wanted to do a swatch comparison and also kind of mini reviews of each of the new spurts of like colors they've come out with. So far they've came out with the original 5 I have right here. I have the whole collection. I made sure I checked before I started filming. We have Adored, Wanted, Drama, Obsessed, and recently I got Desire because this was the only one I didn't have from the original colors. And then for like their springy colors, they came out with Wanted, Scandalous, oh, I love this color, and Tempting. And then recently for summery sort of collection, springy, summer, I don't even know, they came out with 3 more. This is Electric, Impulsive, and Shocking, which is the one I'm really excited for. So if you guys want to see my swatches and little reviews of each color that I'm applying, then just keep on watching and let's just get started. By the way, please excuse my hair. I did just shower and it's a little bit wet, and please excuse my makeup. I have been having bad allergies the past few days, and I know what I just said in my favorites. I do love the I do love it. It has worked for me, so I wasn't lying about that, but I feel like with so much pollen that's been here in Connecticut the past few days, it's just been awful. Like my eyes are really puffy right now. I just didn't feel like putting on a shit ton of makeup, so this is what we're working with here today. So the first one we have here is called Adored, which is this one right here, and I am obsessed with this. This is my favorite nude color. It is my favorite nude color that Victoria's Secret has put out as far as the velvet matte lip creams go. It is absolutely beautiful. I love how it looks with my skin tone. It's just a perfect everyday kind of nude. You could wear it up with, you know, more darker makeup, or you could just wear it down and be more natural. I personally love it. The pigmentation is amazing. I don't really notice any patching. It does wear for a long time, but again, these are not, they are sort of a demi matte formula, so they will come off if you eat or drink. If you're looking for a pretty everyday nude, I highly recommend this one, especially if you are more of my skin tone or fair. They like, it would look really, really beautiful. I feel like honestly anyone could wear any of these colors because I mean no lip color is just subjected to one skin tone. But so the next color is called Perfection. I love this one as well. It's much more of a darker version of Adored. It's just really, really pretty. I feel like this is more of a fall kind of color, but you could definitely wear this every day if you want to. This one is very opaque, has great pigmentation, does last. Again, like the rest of the formula, I don't really notice much of a difference. It's just a really beautiful matte brown color that's not too 90s and it's not too light. It's just right in the middle. The next color is called Drama, which I really like this color. It's a really nice dark vampy color for the fall especially. Well, I'm really kind of disappointed because I wanted this color to be a little bit darker as it looks in the tube. All of the packaging shows the color that is in the tube, but sometimes it does kind of play with your mind a little bit because Adored looks very light, but as you guys saw on my lips, it looks a little bit darker. Same with Perfection, but I think that one's a little bit spot on. Maybe it is a little bit darker. This one's a little bit more red on my lips than it shows in the tube, so I'm a little sad about that, but I noticed as I was applying it, and you guys probably just saw in the clip, that it was a little bit patchy and I did have to go over it a few times. I normally do it with any lipstick anyways, but this time I noticed that it wasn't as opaque like the first swipe and I had to play with it a little bit, and plus I do have a hard time putting on dark lips in general. I think it's a really, really pretty color, really pretty berry if you really love berry colors, but just be aware that this one is a little bit patchy. So I'm not really a big fan of that. So this one is called Obsessed, which is a really, really pretty, it's more like a dark magenta red color. I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit darker than Impulsive. As you guys can see, this one's Impulsive. This is Obsessed. It's just a little bit darker, but it's still really, really pretty. It's more of a pinky toned red. I did notice again that this one is a little bit patchy. It's not as pigmented as I would like it because you guys just saw I went over it a few times, but it is really, really pretty and I do like this color a lot. It's just a little bit patchy when I was applying it. I'd just like to say please ignore if like my lip swatches are getting more messy. I feel like with darker colors I just kind of fuck it up a lot more. I just messed it up a lot more. This one is Desire, which is the last one from their original colors that they came out with initially last year, and it is absolutely gorgeous. This is my first time ever putting it on, and it is such a beautiful, beautiful red. I didn't really notice any patchiness with it, but I noticed just like with Obsessed and Drama, you do have to work with it a little bit to get that color pigmentation that you want. Classic red that you could just rock. Okay, so the next 3 colors are from, I want to say a couple months ago. They put these out like February or March. I don't know how sporadically they're going to be releasing new colors, but you guys can bet your ass every time they do, I'm there because I love to buy these. So the ones that I got were Tempting, which is like this muted coral color. Scandalous, which you guys know I love, love, love. This is such a beautiful, beautiful color. And Wanted, which is a much more like brown 90s color, I feel like. I have worn it a couple times and I was like, not sure about that. So we'll see about the swatch. Maybe I'll like it a little bit more. So this is Wanted. Now, I'm not sure if it's just me. It does look a little bit redder around like my lips because you've just been seeing me swatch a whole bunch of pink and red colors, so I think that might be why. But I really like this color. I think it's like a classic 90s brown lip. The couple times I did try to wear this, it just looked really weird on me. Maybe it was to do with my eye makeup. Maybe I shouldn't wear like a lot of like reddy tones with it because I feel like this is a much more muted brown color. But it is still really gorgeous nonetheless, and I noticed that the pigmentation is a lot better. Get it on quicker, you don't have to mess with it as much. It's just really, really nice. So the formula has pretty much stayed the same, even though now this is some more newer colors that they're putting out. Also, I forgot to mention in the beginning of this video, I have like a pimple right here, so like every single lipstick I try on is clinging to it, so please just don't mind that. But this one is definitely one of my favorite bright colors that they've come out with. This is called Scandalous. It is just such a beautiful magenta purple color. It's just so spring, so pretty, and I am completely in love with it. This is probably one of my favorite shades besides Adored when it comes to colors, so highly recommend this one. I feel like it looks amazing. It's more of a red tone based purple magenta color, so it's not really, you know, muted. You guys know I'm obsessed with this color. It is beautiful. Again, I didn't really have to mess with it too much. It pretty much glided right on. I just fixed around my lips, which is what I normally do. I know it looks a little weird in the video, but I always do that, or even in general when I put on lipstick, because I'm one of those girls that just likes to go, I'm done. I don't really like to sit there and finesse it for too long. Also would like to mention that since I am swatching all these, you guys can see like a really nice red stain on my lips, but if you do wear these for a long period of time, you will get a little bit of stain after you wipe it off, but hence the name. These are cream stains. So if you do wipe it off and you do notice some lip color behind, that is why. I don't really notice it with the more nude colors, but I do notice it with like the darker colors, that it will leave like this red stain behind, or orange or purple or whatever lip color that you do wear from this line. If you do wipe it off, just be prepared for that. So the last newish color that they came out in this batch is Tempting, which is this beautiful, beautiful corally orange color. However, I will say that this one is very pretty. Yeah, I'm not really happy to say that because even though I did go over it a couple times on my lips, I could still see it just a little bit patchy, like on the edges of my lips, a little bit in the center. It's a little bit more pigmented, it looks like, on the rim, or as Sophia likes to say, the butthole of your lips. Just right there, it's really, really pigmented, and then the rest of it's kind of like faded a little bit. If you want to spend money on these cream lip stains, just please, please, please be aware of that, because yeah, do love the color. It does come out a little bit more red tone than it does in the tube, so please be aware of that as well. I noticed that with Scandalous, it did come out a little bit more lighter, a little bit more pinky toned. I don't know, I can't really explain it. And then this one was just a little bit more red toned than what it looks like in the tube. Now onto the last newest colors that Victoria's Secret has come out with. These are Shocking, Impulsive, and Electric. Now I originally was not going to get Electric because it's like an orangey color, and I felt like Tempting was just enough as like an orangey color, but the more that I looked at it, I was like, does look like it is a much brighter orangey coral color. These are freshly sealed, as was Desire, before I tried it, so we're gonna try these, first impression these together, and see how they go. Okay, so here we have Shocking swatched, and honestly I feel like it does make my teeth look a little bit yellow. I mean, they're already yellow, but I mean, let's just make it worse, right? But I actually am not sure how I feel about it. I kind of like it, kind of don't. It does look a little bit more red tone than, you know, the tube color, but it is a really pretty pastel-y pinky lilac color, and I think it really goes with its name, Shocking. Like, this is shocking. Would I wear it? I'm honestly not sure, but I do like it a lot. On camera it looks a lot better on me than it does in person. In person it's more like a pastel color, but on camera it looks a little bit more pinky, so I'm not sure. Maybe I will continue to wear this color. It is actually extremely opaque for being a really bright pastel color. I think this is like the first pastel color that they have in the whole line they've come out with, so I'm really impressed with that. Okay, so I didn't really feel like fixing the top one, my top lip on this one, but this is Electric. So as you guys can see, it is a bright ass red orange color, and I'm not a big fan of orange, but I do like orange lips and I can appreciate one. So for me, I'm not sure if I will continue to wear this color, or if I'll give it to my sister or something, but I have to say, applying, it did go on pretty. It wasn't very opaque, and I hate saying that. I feel like now that I'm swatching more and more of these colors, I'm noticing that the red tones are just a lot more patchy than the nudes or Scandalous, and I feel like that one's a little bit, you know, different than Drama. Maybe they used a different pigment, I don't know. I'm feeling like the orangey and red tones are just a little bit more patchy. It is a really pretty orange color though, so if that's what you're into and that's what you want to rock this summer, girl, you rock it. Like, this is really, really beautiful. but I don't know if I'm going to continue to wear it. Something that I keep forgetting to mention is that the formula has stayed the same throughout all of the colors. Like, it still feels very creamy and very easy to work with, easy to wipe away. There's no difference besides the darker ones. Last newest color that Victoria's Secret has right now is called Impulsive, and I feel like, again, this is a little bit lighter of a version of Obsessed. So as you guys can see, Obsessed is on the top and Impulsive is on the bottom. It's just a little bit lighter than Obsessed, so I don't really notice too much of a difference between colors, but it is a much brighter pinky toned red, so I do like it a lot. I think it is really pretty. Again, with the patchiness thing, I hate mentioning it, but I did notice a little bit of it. It's not as opaque as it is in certain spots on my lips, like definitely on the sides it looks a little bit more, you know, not as nice as like the middle parts of my lips, but overall I really like the color, and the formula again has stayed the same, so I'm really, really happy with that. So those are all the swatches and my little mini reviews of each color. Honestly, like I just said, I feel like the more red tones are going to be a little bit more patchy than the other colors. I don't know why. I know Victoria's Secret is not like a makeup connoisseur. They used to have makeup, as you guys know, and you know, they had like a whole makeup line and they have their glosses and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like this has been kind of like, oh, I'm sorry, my self-tanner is a little bit sticky. So I feel like, you know, they're not like Urban Decay or Too Faced or Becca or Anastasia Beverly Hills, you know, like they're not like a makeup brand, you know, they're more of like lingerie based. So these are just kind of like accessory sort of beauty products that you can buy and you can wear. However, for the price point, I feel like it's really important that they put, you know, that any brand, no matter it be like a store brand or a Becca or whatever from Sephora, like I feel like if you have a certain price point that these products are priced for, then you should be matching the quality to that. That's just my opinion though. These normally go for 14 bucks a pop, which is expensive, I will say. The store that I went to had them buy two get one free, and I know online they are, if I mess this up, I'll just put like an annotation thing. I'll just put it right here. But I think they're 3 for $18 or 4 for $24, or it could be 2 for $18 and 3 for $24, so that's a lot better of a deal than just paying 14 bucks a pop. I know that I did do the buy two get two free thing a while ago, but now I'm noticing, as you guys probably are as well, they are starting to get a little bit skimpy with their discount things. Like, instead of buy two get two free, it's buy two get one free. Like, okay. But overall, I do have to say, if you are going to buy any of these colors, I highly recommend Scandalous, Adored. I love the nude colors. Perfection, Wanted, Shocking is really beautiful. I really like Tempting. However, with the more reddy tones and with Drama, I think that there's just a little bit more patchy. Maybe you want to use like an Angel Reward or a coupon, or if they have like a special deal going on and you want to try out those red colors, then I recommend that you do that. I don't really think you should spend full price for something that's not 100%. That's just my opinion. Of course, you guys can clearly see I bought all of the colors that they have out right now, and if they come out with any more, I definitely will pick them up and either do a first impressions, show you in one of my vlogs, or just pop it in favorites and let you know what I think of them, because I really love these a lot. I think they're amazing, but the color pigmentation on some of these is just not good, and I'm really upset about that because they are so expensive. Like, they're not as expensive as, like, you know, a liquid lipstick that's based at like 20 bucks, or could be even a little bit more than that, but still, for the price you're paying, the quality should match that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video with me swatching and giving you guys a little insight on all the colors that I purchased from Victoria's Secret, and hopefully you guys can get some amazing deals on them as well, because again, 14 bucks a pop, that's quite a bit. Just like 21 for like a liquid lipstick, like Anastasia, who? Like what? Or 18 or 20 or whatever. Like, I feel like it's still a decent price for what it is, but I feel like y'all can use coupons to get them cheaper. I love you guys so much. Hope you have an awesome day. Subscribe if you'd like to see more of me, and like this video if you enjoyed. And again, please excuse my like allergy makeup look. My hair is still wet because I just showered kind of deal. I'm just, these allergies, this pollen here in this state is just going crazy, and I feel like that's why my medicine's not working as well as it was before, because there's just a lot more pollen. I'm hoping to put out a video Friday with Claro, aka my mom. Call her that, so if you're new here and you're like, what the fuck, who the heck is Claro? Like, that's who she is. I'm gonna do her makeup, and hopefully she'll show you guys her knife collection, because a couple of you wanted to see that on the vlog channel, so that's gonna be interesting. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next